So, is it recording? Yeah. Okay, so this is dubstep.net here to remind you why it's cool to have ears. We chose to have this originally, this is our old version, before we cut it down to 2 minutes. So we chose to have this originally because of the music we chose to have in our music video in the first place. This is dubstep.net. We chose to have this in our film because of the music we chose to have in the opening title. We no longer have this in our film because we've had to cut it down to 2 minutes, obviously, restrictions and things. So there are a lot of changes. This is an 8-minute clip. Obviously, we'll go a bit faster than that. So there's the first of 4 opening title sequence production companies. We got rid of this one. I'm gonna fast forward it a bit. And then we decided to keep this one, but then after this we've got about 3 or 4 establishing shots. We got rid of this one, we got rid of this one, and we also got rid of this one here. We did like them a lot, but they lasted far too long. We kept this shot. Throughout the video there are a lot of shots that were far too long, so we decided to clip them down a bit so we could speed up the whole process of the video. We've got a lot of shots where it's just black, like this one here with someone's name in. We thought that was a bit pointless because they could have just popped up at any point on a clip that we were keeping where it's dark at the bottom, like we have with, say, the fence and the living room window where it was dark, so we decided to use the credits in different places. This one's a lot longer, as you can see. Before you didn't see his face until about a minute and a half in. You've already seen his face. The music hasn't started yet, so we haven't actually got any music on that point. We've got a lot of fades, and we've got another black screen, and yeah, there we go. So knock on the door. He's also jumping over the bed. He didn't do that last time. Didn't empty his bag on the new one. The new version is just a whole lot quicker, a whole lot more fast paced, which also makes the chase sequence look more realistic. Pause it, take it forward to the train part. Yeah. Okay, so this is the elevator part. Now, if you look at this, it's extremely different to what our final idea is. Obviously, this part's the same. This part's the same, but this time you see him actually walk up to the train. You see Bryn walk to the train at first, and you see me walking up to the train. The train then leaves, and Bryn's gone. We like this version of the train a lot, but we realised it did take up about 20 to 30 seconds of footage, so we've cut that down to about 5. Which is quite good. Here you hear some dialogue, which isn't in the final idea either. We realised after we actually put that part of dialogue in, the character that I was playing wasn't very serious. It looked a bit, it didn't look very good with the dialogue. It didn't really suit it. So we decided to cut that out and then just stick to the sort of anonymous kind of character that he was at the start. Played that all the way through. And yeah, obviously it ends in new life, and yeah, we've made a lot of changes, as you can see in the final version that we've got. It's only 2 minutes long. This is about 4.5, so yeah.
so here is what was it? So far he's got out of bed, he's answered the phone, there's a person at the door, he's clearly not answered the door. We ran back upstairs. As you can see, there's loads more shots in this version than there was in the shortened version. We thought this one went on for way too long because it went on for about 4 minutes. Yeah, it didn't seem as rushed, it seemed more calm, and it wasn't as actiony as we wanted it to be. If anything, it was quite boring, so yeah. We've got a good over-the-shoulder shot there. We used that in our final. He roots around in these drawers for way too long. As I jump out the window, it's not very quick. We did take our time filming these. We've still got all these shots in our now film. We've zoomed in on the passport. That clip lasts a lot longer on this version than it did on the short version. We must have trimmed a good 2.5 minutes off this whole thing just by deleting most of it, speeding most of it up, to just make it more fast-paced, make it more exciting, more edgy, more action-packed, I guess. We've got this shot, but that shot's been trimmed down a lot. I think he's taking his time getting out the door. We've sped that up a little bit. We didn't have that shot. We kept this shot. You've seen this shot in our previous video. Yeah, we really like that shot. That was really cool. But we deleted so many shots that it made the whole film entirely different. Really. We've got the Zenobie Media and 20th Century Fox production, because we decided we wanted to team up with 20th Century Fox. Yeah, jump off the roof there. This shot wasn't in the previous one because that's a good 7-second shot there, as in just walking through. Even then, that shot was sped up a tiny bit. That shot was sped up a tiny bit because we wanted it to be more fast-paced, but because we couldn't speed up too much because it, yeah. Chase scene starts here. It's pretty much the same so far to the shortened version, just these clips go on for so much longer. Like in the shortened version, you don't see this bit. You barely see some of this. We did a lot of running. We have cut this one down quite a lot from what we did. Like the very first draft went on for too long, like way too long. Most of this is the same. We've decided to delete this the sound design by Ricky Williams because we just didn't really feel as if it felt right putting that there when we've got such a symbolic shot there. It just didn't seem right to have some titles. Yeah, so he runs back. We get this shot, we really like that shot because it shows the emotion of the character, it shows what he's doing while the other person's running like, yeah. So he comes out, he runs down here, runs down the stairs towards the platform thinking he's going to meet up with me on the other side. But he doesn't because I'm clearly in a different area. So, yeah, we should cut that shot down so much. Yeah, there's me. This training bit, we really cut that down because in the other one you didn't see Matthew actually coming onto the screen. You just saw the train go past, and then that was pretty much it. You saw me walking through, but you never got to see Matthew actually come onto the platform. But in the shot after this, that is the one that you do see, but we've trimmed it and we've actually slowed it down, opposed to yeah.
We decided not to end it.
decided more of an alternate ending because in this version, Matthew finds out, well, he sees that I've clearly got on the train, I'm not on the platform anymore on the other side. He runs after the train, well, after the train, he runs off shot, and he then has a little monologue, kind of dialogue, kind of talk on the phone, saying, I can't find him, I'm sorry, where are you, I'll see you in a minute. We thought that was really good at first, but then after watching it so many times, we realised that it took so much time onto our film, and it also didn't really leave much of a cliffhanger because you kind of know what's happened after this shot. So play it until the title. This shot's quite. It was slowed down in the new version, but it's not as slow as. Yeah, and then he runs off shot. You see the train leave. You don't see that in the other. I think it was Matthew's on the phone. You can't hear him, but he's talking. We've got some more credits there. We thought these were really good shots, but sadly we had to take them away because of the time limit. So